Okay. So basically, wait. First, I'll address it first. Beebs, hello, and hello to Twitch chat if you're restreaming me. I just came back from the farmers market. Turns out, the the economy's been bad, and some aunties were complaining about the prices, and it was just taking a while. I miss Nell's stream now. So I will be watching a VOD later. Anyways, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. So firstly, hope you guys are all right. I hope you had a good evening so far. Mm. I just gotta do like a hi Rilatar, hello. I just gotta do like a 2 hour stream because I have something to do later, and then also very exciting. I got invited by my friend to go drinking later. Yay! Research because we're gonna do a drinking stream tomorrow. So he said it's his treat. So I'm like, okay, fine. Because he was supposed to go with me to the farmers market today, and he's like, oh no, I overslept. I'll make it up to you. I'll treat you out for drinks later at this new place. And I'm like, okay, cool beans. Don't get too. I don't. Here's the thing: a lot of people are always getting worried about me for getting drunk outside. And I'm like, I don't get that drunk because there's no one that wants me to make it home safely more than me. Like I don't want to like pass out in the taxi or struggle to get home. Oh my God, Bakura, Bakura. Hi, welcome. Anyways, so you finally escaped, huh? That's good. Everyone was getting worried about you. We're like, oh, who kidnapped him this time? Is it in the ER right now? Yeah. It's just you gotta patch up your wounds. Just stitching them yourself and like spitting on them. It's not good. Like there's more to life than just like pouring alcohol directly onto your injuries. No, shut up. I'm only like the most I can do is suggest that you drink water if you have a headache. That's all I can do in terms of first aid. I completely forgot all my training. But anyways, so while you're here, let's talk about the apocalypse because I've been thinking about the end of the world recently, and I've just been like, you know what? I probably won't make it. I'm gonna be honest. You're not qualified. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm really not. I could have gone into the medical field, and then I thought about how icky it is. So I don't want to do that. Thank you. You won't need to. I'll probably off myself before that ever happens. Mainly because I don't think I could handle the zombie apocalypse or any type of apocalypse. Anyways, but I do appreciate you guys for protecting me though. I'm but a small, innocent, inexperienced lady. I have no survival skills. I get lost easily, actually. I have like a really bad sense of direction. I'm kind of like Zoro from like One Piece. I'm really bad at directions. Okay. So let me ask you guys this question. Okay, so if okay, bye, Bakura, bye. Thank you. If you were okay, so let's say it's the end of the world. What end of the world would you guys prefer? Like out of all the types of apocalypses, like what do you think would be the best one or most interesting one? There's a bunch to choose from. There's the zombie apocalypse. That's very standard issue. Usually some sort of like viral outbreak. Imagine that, or a global pandemic. We could never. That's so hard to imagine. What would that even be like? Surely people won't be doing something silly like fighting over toilet paper. Surely not. And then there's also the AI uprising, a la a la Terminator universe. And then there's also what else? I guess like there's stuff like 2012 where it's like global warming and just like climate change just being like really extreme with it. What else? I think there's also biblical types of apocalypses. So something like um the book of Revelation. I'm gonna also, hi Nate, hi Albandi. I just opened up Twitch, so I'm sorry for the late response. So here's my thing. When I was 8 years old, I used to read the book of Revelations for fun. I don't know why. I just felt like the rest of the Bible was kind of repetitive, so I thought like surely this would be more interesting. This is the bad chapters that we weren't supposed to read, you know. We were only supposed to learn about Jesus. But I thought, nah. I wanna see what the bad stuff is. Oh, okay, you were streaming? I'm sorry. Okay. So for me, I would probably not like anything to do with the zombie apocalypse, mainly because that's kind for some reason zombie apocalypses mean like pretty much the like everything's kind of like got like a stand, it's like in a standstill type of a thing where okay, so a couple 100,000 people are diseased. Why does the Wi-Fi no longer work for me? Explain that to me, government. Yeah, I know zombie apocalypses. So if ever something okay, so like Call of Duty, I think it's fine if you eat them, but you will have like you're gonna get connected to the hive mind or whatever, or whoever's controlling them. I'm not really sure. Oh, I just found out that like in Call of Duty, there's also these zombie monkeys. Don't never think about that. You know, it's like, because like playing Warframe, I see like all these like weird creatures, but I'm just like, yeah, they're all weird. You know, they're all really weird. Like there's some humans, but like for the most part, everyone's kind of weird. But like we don't ever see stuff like zombie monkeys like in movies. Usually, it's just all people. But realistically, if the pandemic's anything to go by, the animals will be affected, you know. I remember so many people were having issues with their dogs having COVID or something. I'm just like, can it be transmitted that way? I don't know. But I'd like to. Yeah, sure. If ever, because at the moment I haven't played Warframe in a while. But yeah, so I think in terms of a zombie apocalypse, I would probably have some sort of like suit. Like those canine trainers, like the ones who get like attacked by dogs, canine dogs like on purpose. Yeah, maybe that. Like if ever you needed to go out, I don't know, like to forage, to like go for supplies, go on a supply run. I don't know why they never do that. That's the thing. They never do that. You care about the apocalypse given you'll be eaten day one anyway since you're fused. That's true. That's true. I saw Zom 100, and I think that's the anime. Yeah, Zom 100, right? And I thought, "Aw, so cute." They have like a little bucket list for before they turn into a zombie, and I'm just like, that's nice and all, but I probably won't even last that long. I am I'm like a short distance runner. You know, I don't do so hot with like long distances. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I need my inhaler. Yeah, yeah, I suggest that you watch it. It's really good. It's kind of one of those like oh, you gotta make life worthwhile while you still have it. YOLO kind of a thing. Are you even old enough to understand YOLO? So regardless, I think in a zombie apocalypse, the main thing with zombies, right? It's what kind of zombies are there? Are they like the fast zombies, or are they the slow zombies? Because like the fast zombies, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I probably won't survive. Probably not. If it's like the slow zombies, kind of dumb, kind of can't open doors, kind of zombies, I could probably last a week or two, probably. Yeah, I we won't need to run. I love that one scene in like The Walking Dead when he was trying to bait the zombies because like he was trying to cause a distraction, a diversion, and so he would like blast his music in his car, and he would just like wait a couple minutes for them to like inch forward, and he would just drive a little bit forward, and that just kept going. um but like World War Z, World War Z zombies, where it's like they're capable of climbing on top of each other to reach a helicopter. Yeah, no, no, I can't do that, man. It's like not when they start working like ants. I don't like that. I don't like that. Walkers, I could survive. Yeah, that's true. Clickers. Oh, you know what I would absolutely hate if it was like the apocalypse, but all the monster guys are kind of similar to what was that movie, Stephen King's The Mist, where it's like they're like these alien creatures from a different dimension, and they come in and they just eat everybody. I don't like that. But then again, there's also like the what do you call it, the Lethal Company things. I don't like that either. It's like I don't think I would even want to live in that universe, like I let alone like try to fight to survive. I would just like end it all, man, like just to get myself out of that situation. Did you read the World War Z? No, I haven't. Why? Is there more information? I'm assuming there's more information. They start as fast zombies. Oh, okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Like muscles kind of like rotting away, so they won't be able to like move as fast, especially with like stuff like their joints, right? Their ligaments and everything. When they start rotting away, that actually makes more sense. Mm. I think the worst part about a zombie apocalypse, like I said earlier, it's like for some reason the internet just stops working, no cell towers anymore. I'm just like, seriously, like no one's gonna try to like fix that up. Like everybody in the office is just a zombie now. Is that it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because like there's gonna be people trying to get food and stuff from like everywhere, from supermarkets, from restaurants, from 7-Eleven, you know. So I get the food shortage because like people were acting real crazy during the pandemic. Like, oh my goodness, every time somebody like went to go get groceries, it was just like all the shelves were emptied out, you know. So that is possible, but it's the internet thing that I'm kind of confused with. But I guess like if you're running for your life, hiding for your life, then you probably won't be too concerned with keeping the internet running, you know. No IT guys anywhere. I already bought a fallout bunker in case something ever happens. Yeah, I remember my sister once tweeted at the what are they called, doomsday preppers. She like added them on Twitter. That's crazy. I feel they always miss in zombie stuff is the fact that some point zombies just die due to lack of food. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, that's the thing. They just don't seem to die ever. There's this movie, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called Warm Bodies. It's a zombie rom-com. And so in Warm Bodies, it's kind of weird because it's like they were trying to pass off this idea where a zombie could start eating its own flesh till it's just like a walking, running skeleton. And I'm like, okay, no, but go off, I guess. Okay. So for the most part, yeah, I don't have like the technical or survival skills to last in a zombie apocalypse. I would not do very well. Now, something like an alien apocalypse, an alien invasion, would you guys be able to survive that? Yes or no? For me, I probably, again, it probably depends on what kind of aliens these are, because I've seen really cool alien designs and alien concepts in many alien movies. So it's like it depends. It depends on the kind of alien. You're dead, yeah. In reality, zombies would die during winter because they don't have any body heat. Oh, yeah, actually that that would make sense. All magical and keep it at a virus level. They still have alive human bodies and should starve or dehydrate. Alien can be anything, so hard to say. Okay. So what kind of okay, let's say the alien is like a pretty standard stereotypical alien. So we have alien invasion. They're hostile. They've already done recon. They're only invading America for some reason. especially New York. They really hate New York. um, and okay, so they are. I don't know how big they could be, because like they could be really tall, human sized, or like 2 feet tall. But like let's say they're the size of humans, and then they have weapons, like high tech weapons that they will use against us. They have numbers. They will try to enslave humanity. I don't know what for. Maybe for meat. I don't know. Maybe they see us as cows. Who knows? But mainly, it's like a colonization thing. They want to take over the world. So would you guys be able to hide out? Would you guys be able to survive that? Honestly, I'm probably gonna be a little snitch. I'm gonna be honest. I might sell out humanity just to get some sort of like some sort of uh immunity or something, like diplomatic immunity. You'll ban in America. Yeah, that's the thing. No one ever thinks about going to like Papua New Guinea during the apocalypse. It's like I'm sure they're fine over there. I think they're good. I'm fine. I'm in Europe, and it was like, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of the time, the zombie apocalypses, or not the zombie apocalypses. Well, I guess also the zombie apocalypse, but alien invasions usually affect the really populated areas, because that's where it's like more interesting, I guess. But in terms of realism, maybe they'll just land somewhere where there's like a lot of land. So maybe like in the middle of Texas. I don't know. Maybe they'll land somewhere more midwestern, because I can't picture them trying to land their alien spaceship in the middle of New York City. They're probably gonna land in like Nevada or something. Oh, that would be funny though. Um, a farmer gives special treatment to a cow in the. Yeah, that's true. They'll probably kill me too. They'll probably kill me too. Dr. Breen from. I mean, who knows? Who knows, really? But yeah, I think for the most part, I have a survival rate of maybe 5%, maybe less, depending on the day. Because sometimes even just the lactose intolerance gets to me. And if I have lactose intolerance in the middle of a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion, yeah, maybe it's better if I'm just like dead. Like I would rather do that than try to find a toilet in the middle of like that sort of thing. That's something we never see in movies. We never see them try to look for a toilet. Yeah, they'll probably kill me, El Bandy. Yeah, I think so too. But it's like I treat it as like the same as something like getting imprisoned and tortured for information. They'll either kill me or let me go. It's a 50-50 shot either way. I think I'll be good. Cause like I'm not trying to survive necessarily. I just don't want to be tortured. I have a very low pain tolerance. Dying on the toilet. Wait, wasn't there a guy in the first Jurassic Park movie where that happened? Like he ran away from the T Rex, went into this porta potty, and I think the T Rex ate him. Yeah, dying on the toilet's very bad. You guys ever see those in video games where it's like just an Easter egg and it's just like a skeleton in the toilet? Very funny. I love it when game devs do that. That's very fun. I've slept a lot of the day, so I will be awake until all night. Ah, okay. That too, that too. Being sleep deprived in the apocalypse is also something not a lot of people think about. It's just like, oh, they've just been walking for like 4 days straight. They took maybe like one quick nap in the desert and then kept walking. I'm like, no, you're gonna be really tired. You're gonna be worn down, not just from the stress, the exposure, because you probably won't have access to a lot of shelter, lack of food, no medication whatsoever unless you bring like a first aid kit with you. It's just a lot of things that we take for granted, I think, as as modern age like city folk. We take a lot of things for granted, and and just like the fact that I'm asthmatic, that's already like a debuff for me. I remember this one time, I my younger sister was roasting me for not being able to do anything right, but she also said like, you can't even breathe right. So if breathing's already a challenge for me, surely hiking for several hours, building a fire, setting up a tent, all these things, foraging for food, yeah, very bad. Hmm. Oh, speaking of which, something that did occur to me is like, okay, so have you guys seen A Quiet Place? A Quiet Place has, yeah, so A Quiet Place is like a, I don't really know if it's monsters or aliens or what. I mean, I haven't seen the prequel to A Quiet Place yet, so I don't know how it happened exactly. But basically, these creatures are very noise sensitive. They hunt you down just from the sound of wherever you are, I guess. If you make even so much as a single like step, they'll probably hear that. They have really heightened senses of hearing, and so that kind of, yeah, you're very vulnerable. And for me, as someone who's very yappy, yeah, I'm gonna get my ass ate. I would survive because outside of relationships, friend groups, and streaming, I'm a bit silent. Ah, yeah. See, that's here's my thing. I try to be quiet, but I have loud footsteps. I think I can try to be quiet, but for the most part, I'm very clumsy. I make a lot of noise when I do things. I can't refrain from cussing out loud if I if I do something. If I trip or something. Hey, Frex, hey. They would find the purple would immediately go, ah, thank you. No, but seriously though, I am so noisy. um, what was I saying? Yeah, so the thing with that, right, is you need to be one of the very few people that just happened to survive while everyone else died, and you had to figure out how to beat them. I think that's like the main issue. Lasting long enough to understand why everyone else is getting killed off. That's the thing. It's like, I will gladly stand in as an example for you guys if you guys need someone to demonstrate exactly how the alien gets you or how the monster gets you. I am probably going to be an example for you to learn from, to educate. Live demo. I can survive. I'm not gonna figure out shit. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like, I think that's the most interesting thing about alien movies or zombie apocalypse movies is finding out how to beat the enemy. I think is like the best part. But I think something like, well, like a lot of the time zombie movies are kind of like straightforward, but an alien movie, you have to like study the creatures, you have to like figure out what their weakness is, you have to figure out their patterns of behavior. There's a lot of that. Imagine how inconvenient it would be if aliens weren't actually like uniform in their behavior, if they were just all like different. They had different ethnicities and different races and species and everything. It would be very confusing for sure, because then you're like, okay, I know how to beat this one, but I don't know how to beat that one. If I can't die, neither can you. Ah. No, I will be fine. I will jump off a building, maybe crack my skull open, it'll be insta death. That's the thing too. I don't think I'll go that way, because my worry is that all I'll do is like break my legs. That happened one time at my school. Well, I wasn't there, but it was like years before I even started going to that school. I heard that somebody tried to jump off like the building, but like 4 stories up, and they didn't die. That's the thing. They just broke their legs. So I'm just like, okay, okay, maybe you should have like angled yourself better. No one ever tries to dive head first onto the concrete, you know? It's very interesting. They just like step off and that's it. Like they never like swan dive into it. uh yeah, yeah, do a flip. Man, that would be that will probably be my last moment on earth if ever I had to do it that way. But I feel like something quick, painless, instantaneous, so quick that you don't even feel the pain. So something like poison or dying from the zombie bite, I won't like that so much. But maybe I'll jump. Maybe I'll use a shotgun, but something like a noose, I don't like that. Nooses, I feel like it takes a bit too long to get the job done. I don't want to be like miserable until that happens. The Covenant from Halo. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Car crash at 200 MP. Get wasted first, then do a flip. Man, realistically, I think I'll probably just like break an ankle, because I'll be too dumb to realize, hey, this wasn't like seven stories up. This was just 2 stories up, and my vertigo is just going crazy. Okay. So I mentioned zombies and aliens. Now here's my question for you guys. Realistically speaking, what if you were to survive the zombie apocalypse, right? Because I already told you that I'm definitely not surviving. If you somehow survived, like let's say longer than a week or something, maybe a month, what would you be doing? Because it seems like a lot of different people take on different tasks or roles in an apocalypse setting. Some people start a revolution. Some people start some sort of like safe house and get like as many survivors as they can. Some people are just like fending for themselves. Maybe they'll find like a lost child somewhere, adopt that child. Um, I don't know how I'd feel. Maybe I'll adopt a dog. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of a doomsday dog. Did Fallout have a dog? I can't remember if Fallout had a dog. Start foraging, keep a small group together. Yeah, that sounds good. Cause like mm, I'd be a farmer, I guess. Oh, that sounds really nice, actually. Cause I mean, when you're out, like I said earlier, a lot of the time they're just kind of in the areas where there's like a lot of people, right? More victims and all that. So if you go somewhere not so populated, you could probably survive a really long time. Like if you know how to farm, if you know how to like forage, you're probably good for like months, maybe even years. Depression, alkaline, might go insane from the silence. I mean, that's why you start talking to like a volleyball or something, dog weed. I'd become doomsayer. Suspicious people gotta. Wait. Am I suspicious or am I cute? Or both? I'm probably both. I would sell people out. I'm gonna be honest. Tame the zombies and make them work for me. Wait, no, they did that in Zom 100 bucket list. So there is this scene. Okay, spoiler, but like there is this scene where they make the zombies like pull some like crates or something or whatever. So they like tie up all the zombies and they lure them out and they're just like doing they're just cattle. They're just pack mules or something. But anyways, so hang on. Yeah, I think it'd be good if you have any type of foraging, crafting, handyman skills. Like I think you'd be good. That's the only reason I even want to learn how to cook from scratch. It's like while it's good for you as an adult to learn how to cook, especially if it's from scratch, not gonna lie, a lot of the time I think about like, oh, what if I don't have any like pre-made food? Like what if I don't have any like frozen chicken nuggets? What am I gonna do? At least at least I know how to like make bread or cook pasta or something. or whatever, like make use of like three ingredients or something like that. Zombie romance anime. Have you seen Sankari? No, what's that about? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hang on. And would you guys would you guys romance a zombie? There is, as I mentioned earlier, Warm Bodies. Warm Bodies is a zombie movie where the guy is turning back into human because he's eating brains. Like for some reason, him eating brains gives him the memories of the people that he's eating. So he fell for this girl because he ate her boyfriend. So I don't know. I don't think I could romance someone whose penis might fall off from like rot. That's kind of. Chick has an abusive dad. She dies. Zombie obsessed guy brings her back as a. Would you be as down bad as this guy? Is this monster fucking, or is this like necrophilia? I feel like the main point of necrophilia is that they're probably not conscious. Like it's more than just sleeping. I feel like that's like the main thing with necrophiles. So if anything, I think it would be monster fucking if you're hooking up with a zombie. I need to be really desperate. Love surpass anything. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to catch anything. If I'm already picky about who I sleep with just to avoid an infection, I'm pretty sure sleeping with a rotten corpse. I probably would not like that. Kore wa zombie desu ka? Ooh. Okay, I'm seeing. Eh. There's so many zombie anime that I didn't know about. I didn't know this was like a popular genre. I thought it was just all like vampires and stuff. Hi Panda, sleeping with a rotten corpse. Yeah, I just asked them. I just asked chat like if they would do it if the zombie was sane enough, was cognitive enough. If there was a little bit of humanity left in them, and they weren't trying to eat you at all times, unless you're into that sort of thing. Fanfic idea. Yeah. So my thing is, I believe that if you romance a zombie, that counts as monster fucking and not necrophilia, because it's more of an undead creature rather than like just a corpse. Because you could argue a vampire is also monster fucking and not necrophilia. Yeah, and I did see the last Chat GPT fan fiction. That was very funny. I should, what, with how many fan fictions get made, I keep feeling like maybe I should read these out loud on stream at some point. I'll just make a compilation because I do save them. I save everyone that I see, and then I'm just like, I kind of want to read it out loud. But we'll see. Maybe in the future we could have like a stream where I just read it out loud. There's a bunch of them now. um Ollie's a cute zombie. Oh yeah, yeah, no, Ollie's great. Ollie is so smashable. Wait, what was that other guy? Roscoe Graves or something, right? From First Stage Production. Yeah, I love my zombie VTubers. But yeah, so okay. So realistic. Okay. So let's say there's an enemy faction of people, of survivors, right? And you're in one small group. Would you um would you join them, or would you just kind of stick with your own group? Because like that's a lot of them really have like this whole weird politics thing going on in the apocalypse, and I'm like, there's zombies outside, dude. Why are you trying to fight over who gets to be leader? Like chill. Like we're all dying, like. What do you mean take over? Can't trust big groups. Yeah, no, that's a thing. It's like it's also militant too. For some reason, it gets very aggressive with their hierarchy. Would you join an enemy group for a vague reason? Hey, what if they had food and guns? My thing is like, personally speaking, would you want to join a large group if it was more organized, or would you just kind of want to stick to your ragtag group of small town survivors? You know, you got a kid, maybe a mom, a dog, maybe some weird guy who used to do drugs but doesn't anymore. You know, like, would you just kind of stick with your small group, or would you want to join the bigger group? I probably would not join the bigger group. A lot of the time they're secretly evil. Wouldn't your group have food and guns too? You would, that's the thing. Because they would either try to kill you all for your supplies, or force you to join them because they want, strength in numbers and all that. Recently everyone wanted to impregnate Ollie. I mean, I feel like that's a usual thing, that, but I kind of want to know what that's about now. um, oh, Zombieland Saga. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, I did see Zombieland. I haven't seen the sequel, but like Zombieland the film, they had like both slow and fast zombies, I think, and it kind of just depended on what type of zombie you had, but like for the most part it seemed like they were all like runners. I don't like that. I hate zombies that run. If they can control a big group, then they have someone who is messed up behind them. That is true. That is true. It's always like someone like really power hungry. What was that guy's name from like The Walking Dead? Negan? Was that his name? Yeah, Negan. Yeah, fuck Negan, man. Fuck that guy. I don't like what he did to my boy. The running zombies are more fragile. I think so too. I think so. Mm, mm. Here's another one. Whatever the fuck happened in the Maze Runner. The Maze Runner. I think that's also, yeah, that's also, it was like a virus type of thing, I think, right? No, 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 no. Wait, no, no, wrong. Scratch that. It was I think it had something to do with sun flares or something. I can't remember exactly. But basically sun exposure. Let's just say it was a global apocalypse that got caused by global warming. Um Daisy goes crazy. I haven't seen that one yet. Mm. But the sun became even even. um in regards to a global warming type of apocalypse, like climate change, like in, have you guys seen the movie 2012? Yeah, remember when people legitimately thought the world was gonna end just because like the Mayans stopped making their calendar? I'm like, maybe they just ran out of rock, maybe they just ran out of stone tablets or something. Chill. It's fine. But I did have a good time that day, when it was like December 21st, 2012. And I did a party in my room to like end of the world playlists. It was very fun. I was bouncing up and down in bed. That was very nice. I was playing Black Ops 1 with my friends back, my friends back on that. Ah, that's cute. Wait, they ran out of paper. Yeah, no. Okay, okay, okay. So when it comes to the global warming thing, if that was the end of the world, tsunamis, floods, many tornadoes, hurricanes, just a lot of heat waves. Do you guys think you would survive or what? Like, I guess for the climate change type of apocalypses, for me, I think the best course of action would be probably to get in like an underground bunker, unless earthquakes were awful, so you need to make like a really strong bunker. um I met people thought the modern world would end because our calendar changed from, oh yeah, the Y2K thing. Oh man, some of you guys might be too young for that, but yeah, the Y2K thing was crazy, I think. um I was on Nuketown, the exact, oh, okay, okay. I love that. Did you do that on purpose, or were you guys just like you just happened to be playing? I think Black Ops was like the very first FPS game that I played. It kind of it was the reason why I now have like anxiety over reloading. Every time I shot one bullet, I would reload immediately, just because I was like, yeah, but what if I forget? Like when I need to like use all six bullets. Oh, okay, okay. 2012 is a classic stuff blowing up type movie. I think my favorite part of that movie was probably the special effects. But if the world was something like that, like 2012, the day the earth wait, was that what was the title? Was it the day the earth stood still, or is it something else? It is. What was that one Keanu Reeves film? And I think that was Keanu Reeves, right? Oh, I forgot he was in the SpongeBob movie. It doesn't matter. But yeah, there is like yeah, like if it was like a global warming type of end of the world, yeah, I probably would die. Like I'm already suffering, and all this is just like a heat wave. I don't think I could handle something like a tsunami. I've seen a couple tsunami films, and yeah, I'd be dead, bro. I could try to make it to the roof of my building, but for the most part, yeah, probably not good. Probably not gonna survive. No. I would be dead so fast. I know, right? Because like I don't live that high up. A climate one really well since Germany is not hit by much. Yeah, no, that's the thing too. You're like wait, is Germany landlocked? In terms of Europe. Wait, hang on. Let me look that up. Germany map. Oh, okay. So you have a bit up north that is exposed to the water, but it's not in an area that is prone to getting stuff like tsunamis or hurricanes or whatever. And that's my issue, the tsunami thing. We're so close to the water. Aren't you used to the hot weather? No, 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 no. Actually, here's the thing with living in the tropics is that especially like right now in Southeast Asia, it is actually a lot hotter than it's ever been. This is probably like the hottest that I've ever experienced. It's kind of gross. Everything is sticky and sweaty and humid. It's not fun. And yeah, I've never seen numbers like this. We usually just reach around like 40 something degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? That is like 115 degrees Fahrenheit. And we don't normally reach like the 50s, but like we've been reaching the 50s. So that would be like 120 plus degrees Fahrenheit. We don't like that. We don't like that at all. She has left. You know what? Okay, okay. So here's the thing. I'm gonna break character just a sec. The reason why I wanted to have my character isekai to the Philippines is because I wanted to have an excuse for when I start cussing in Filipino when I'm doing gameplay, because people might be like, why does this magical princess or whatever, why does this fantasy princess know Filipino words? It's because of that. I'm gonna cuss a lot in Filipino, and I wanted an excuse. uh, imagine being a fantasy character, and the only foreign language you learned was Filipino. That sounds terrible. Um, me too. Think you're the wait. You're so cute. Thanks. No, but for real though, it's incredibly hot. I want to go to the beach, but I think I'll die. I was just out at the farmers market earlier. Speaking of which, very sad I couldn't make it to Nell's stream. I will be watching the VOD. Who restreamed her, by the way? Do you guys know? I'm gonna have to check out the VOD later. But I was at the farmers market today. Very hot, very gross. I was like standing, waiting for the aunties to stop haggling the poor produce vendor. But yeah, like the heat wave is making a lot of vegetables and fruit more expensive because it's fucking up the crops. Not that I know anything about crops. I don't know how to plant things. Are you just sweaty right now? Maybe. I have a cucumber lemon drink though that I bought from the farmers market. It's nice and refreshing, but yeah, I am a bit not stinky. I'm a bit sweaty. So I'm gonna have to like shower after this stream. Oh wait, no, I have a thing. I have a thing. Hmm. Misty did? Oh, okay, I'll check that out later. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Okay. Here's my question to you guys as viewers. Who do you think in Nexus would actually be able to survive an apocalypse? Like it doesn't matter what kind. You can decide for yourself what kind, like whether it's zombie or climate change or aliens. Kenzo, you think Kenzo would survive? I think so. I think he has like the gumption for it. I don't remember if there's any talent that could shoot a gun. There was supposed to be this one guy who was gonna join Gen 1, and then I know he's a hunting guy. So that guy definitely, but I don't know about the others. I don't know about Kenzo. Baku. Baku might survive. Rixie, maybe she'll fix the internet for us. Do you guys think Rixie would survive an AI takeover? Like if AI decides to turn against us one day, they're like, "We're sick of the Chat GPT questions. Like, stop it." Being the first, but hey, no, no, bad. Albandi, you're bad. Was the yellow guy or the guy with the hat? It was the guy with the hat. I know that he's very um woodsy, like those guys that just like know how to hunt and fish and stuff. Yeah, he's that. And I'm just like, I've never gutted a fish, so I would be of no use to you, sir. She joined the AI collective. Rixie would start it. I think so too. I think she'd get sick and tired of all our weird AI recommendations and suggestions. Rixie would have the problem of charging though in most scenarios. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like having an electric car I think is great in theory, but when it comes to like convenience, because the only way an electric car would be a better alternative to a regular car is if they put more charging ports around. Because otherwise, you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, waiting for someone with jumper cables or something, or I don't know, a USB port. I don't know, I don't know how they can charge. Um, but yeah, I think Rixie would probably have enough knowledge in her database to be able to at least figure out how to survive. She could be our little codex or something, little codex, our little encyclopedia. Label probably got the best shot. Physical proud. Mm-hmm. Ah man, has any of the talents like admitted to saying that they have like knowledge in something like martial arts or something, or does anybody rock climb? I know Bakura walks a lot, but I don't know if any of the talents hikes or rock climbs or anything like that, because I feel like having the ability to do that would probably be good. Even if you don't necessarily have to rock climb, you probably need the physical ability to do so, just in case. In action movies, they're always running for their lives, and I'm like, bitch, I can't even climb a tree to run away from a bear. I don't think I could do it. You're all VTubers. That's true. Goat jeans could let her mountain climb. Oh yeah, like we just need to like lure her with some like salt crystals or something. We'll just like it's like, come on, Azila, come on, look, don't you want to lick this like nice little salt lamp? I'm just gonna put it right here. Yeah. Hmm. I guess Nell could fly up. But like, oh, okay. So Kiko's a panda. Do pandas climb? I know. I mean, they're bears, but like they're like the worst bears. Do pandas climb? Oh, okay, they do. Pandas and koala bears are so funny to me because it's like sloths, koalas, pandas, and sunfish. They are the four animals that I think should not have made it as far as they did. I'm gonna be honest. Like they really should not have survived this long. They're all stupid. It's like how are you trying to survive off of like the it's so inconvenient and inefficient. Like it's crazy to me that they've lived this long. Have you heard koalas scream? They're like demons. Oh, oh. I've heard many animals scream. It's very interesting. I recently watched this video and it showcased a rabbit screaming. That was scary. I don't like that. Oh, imagine. Okay, so again, back to what I said earlier about the world of A Quiet Place, the noise sensitive creatures, right? So if imagine you're like, oh, I want a pet, but I want a quiet pet. I'll bring around a rabbit, just to have around as like a little companion, and then it starts screaming, and then you're dead. So it's like that's very unfortunate. What's like a super quiet animal aside from a fish? I feel like fish are inconvenient to have in the apocalypse because you need like a filter, fish food, a tank full of water. What food you put in front of them? No, no, no. The thing with koalas is that yeah, they don't recognize eucalyptus leaves as food unless it's like attached to the branch because they're just like, what the fuck is that? That's garbage. What is this? Don't put this in front of me. A turtle. Oh yeah, I guess a turtle would be quiet. And you could just put them in a little backpack or a little shopping bag. You probably shouldn't, but it's like you could in a pinch. You don't like you could just like hold them. So I guess that's one thing. Koalas survive basically for one reason: they eat food no other animal eats, and thus they get. Yeah, no, that's the worst part. It's not even nutritional. It's like they spend so many hours just eating because they can't get the nutrition that they need, right, from like one sitting, and then they spend the rest of the day sleeping. They're they're so freaking lazy. I feel like even a sloth does more than a koala sometimes. Unless turtles have sex, then they start. Yeah, that's true. They do. Yeah, the turtle moaning video is kind of crazy, and I was just like, "Ayo." Just get a teenage incel turtle. Yeah. Um. Oh, okay, okay, okay. What about that? What kind of How would you fare in a not a zombie apocalypse? Let's say like a weird mutated creature apocalypse, right? Because we have a lot. Oh, thank you so much. We have a lot of what do you call it? Like toxic waste just lying around. Maybe some radiation poisoning. What? How would you fare in an apocalypse like that? Let's say like the COD zombies, right? Let's say a monkey tried to slash at your face. Can you fight off a zombie mutated monkey? I probably wouldn't be able to fight off a regular monkey. I'm gonna be 100% with you guys. Yeah, I probably would not be able to fight off a monkey. They may be small, but they're vicious and they're scary, and they really are determined to eat your face. Yeah, monkeys are hella strong. Yeah, that definitely. Do not mess with a monkey. Like whenever I see people like trying to like bully the monkeys at the zoo, I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. They will fling their feces at you. A regular monkey would wreck the shit out of people. Yeah, no, exactly. I got that. If it's not a chimp, are chimps not also violent? Or do you mean like you could handle a monkey if it's not a chimpanzee? Because chimpanzees, gorillas, yeah, they're really not something you should mess with like at all. I've seen enough articles of people mutilated by chimps. I was watching this movie. It's that Jordan Peele film. Nope. And basically there's this underlying theme, or no, it's like this subplot, but it's mainly like flashbacks to when this monkey like went berserk on set and they attacked like the entire cast, murdered a couple people. Very bad, very bad. And all that was just like a little monkey, that got startled by like a balloon popping. So yeah, something like a zombie apocalypse or like a mutated creature apocalypse where they're hungry, they're rabid. I don't like that. I don't like that. If I already can't run away from like a zombie or like a human, probably can't run away from a faster creature. Chimps will grape you, and I don't want to deal with that. Wait, do they? I thought that was just like a dolphin thing. Do chimps do that? Are monkeys grapey? Watch me do a deep dive later about like like monkey related sex crimes. But no, yeah, okay, so let's see. Okay. How about this? How about this? So I'm thinking, yeah. Okay. Okay. So the monkey thing made me think of Noah's Ark. Not that Noah. Wait. Oh, that would have been such a funny theme for him. Noah's Ark, because he's like an animal cafe. Oh, that would have been so funny. Oh well. um, but anyways, like he's gonna imagine he took that idea from me. But anyways, so like hey, panda, no, back. So Noah's Ark was like this biblical thing, right, where like God decided to flood the world because he thought people weren't simping enough. So he was like, you guys suck. So I'm gonna take two of every animal to repopulate the earth, but only this one family and their wives. um is, is that not why that's his name? It's just his name. Yeah. He's gonna. Oh my god. That'll be the only music you'll have access to for the entirety of those 40 days of flooding. Wait, was it 40 days? I think it was 40 days flooding, right? Yeah, you're just gonna have just that playing the entire time. It's a good song, but maybe after the 17th time you might get sick of it. He'll probably have to start like making new music at that point. He knows at least four chords. That's good. Many ukulele songs only just have four chords. Um, okay. So let's say biblical proportion apocalypse, flooding, plague, famine, hail falling down to the. Yeah, okay. So if you were in this scenario, would you make it? Would you be able to find shelter in your current environment? If you live in the city, if you live in the countryside, would you be able to survive if like suddenly one day all that shit was just happening? Would you be able to survive? Yeah, no, I agree, Cedric. Like they only have like the same chords like over and over. But that's okay. It makes it easy to learn. I mean, if God Himself said it's over, I guess it's over. Yeah, I know that's the thing. People are stubborn. It's like, hey, listen, if the Christian God says you don't deserve to live anymore, maybe just take the L, bro. Maybe just take the L. That's how my one ukulele friend played it. Ah, yeah. Um, since I live in the city, probably. Ah, yeah. Okay, so that's my thing. I don't live that close to the water, despite being on a remote island. um, yeah, cause Tanya is also like very very tropical. It's a coastal kingdom. But I don't. It's like I live high at a high enough altitude because it is kind of mountainous in this area particularly. So yeah, my palace is on a mountainside or something. Yeah, maybe it's on a cliff. And then But yeah, it's like I won't be affected by something like a flood, but definitely if it was something like hail, a hurricane, maybe like thunderstorms, very common, very bad. They get crazy. um Heat waves probably won't affect me as much as it affects like the city where there's like less clouds, less tree coverage. Flood and such depends on if you have oh yeah, no, for sure. I think I'm just gonna rely on going to the rooftop, I guess. The entire island's going under the waves. Don't kid yourself. Hey, not all of it. There's some mountains. We could escape to the mountains. You know what they never show in a scenario like that. They never show like the survivors on like some sort of like inflatable boat, like inflatable raft. I kind of want to see that because even that movie Ponyo, right, the anime movie. Even in Ponyo they did something like that. They had a little boat. That was cute. That was really cute. Um, I'm close to water and got a boat. I'm living on the water. Have an upside down. Got have an upside down umbrella. Yeah. No, but that's actually really good. If you have, if you live anywhere close to the water, you should probably have some sort of contingency plan, even if you don't think that a flood might happen. It could very well happen. Like I found out not too long ago there was like a tornado in the states somewhere, and I thought, whoa, that's crazy. And I forget that you guys have access to tornadoes. I have access to earthquakes and typhoons, which are just tropical storms from the Pacific. And but no tsunamis so far. I haven't experienced a tsunami, luckily. Guy who survived underwater in a capsized boat. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds really interesting. I'm gonna do a lot of deep dives later instead of paying attention to my meeting. I never went through an earthquake. Really? Where? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm gonna be okay. So here's the thing, right? In a place like Japan, their earthquakes hit really freaking hard, right? They hit really hard. But here in my country, it's like we're so used to them that we're kind of just like, oh my god, it's an earthquake, guys, and then you like tweet about it, you post it on Facebook. Like, did anybody else feel that? Like we're really casual about it. It's the typhoons that we worry about, but earthquakes are kind of just meh, but I guess like yeah, with Japan they care more about the earthquakes. They're more devastating, I think, in Japan rather than here. For 3 days on a single bottle of Coke. Aw, that's so. That's really miserable. Like really miserable. Oh my gosh, I would hate to be like that. Oh wait, this is not an apocalypse thing, but there is that one film or one real story, 127 hours, and it was like that guy whose hand got stuck in a rock and he couldn't escape and he was just there for a really long time. I wouldn't survive that. I mean, I would, but I would be miserable the whole time. No floods, no hurricanes, no tsunamis, no earthquakes. Feel good. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I should go to Germany. uh, I just it's just I fear the autobahn. He was in a lucky air pocket in the dark, listening to sharks eat the bodies of his coworker. Oh my god, is that real? Wait, is this a real thing, or is this like a movie? Because that sounds really really bad. I kind of hang on. Like, is this a real thing, Panda? I have hurricanes or tornadoes to deal with. Ah, yeah. There's footage of risk. Oh my god, it's real. That's awful. That's really. Oh yeah, that's really bad. I sometimes watch videos talking about spelunking incidents or diving incidents, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't think I ever want to spelunk if there's a chance of me getting stuck between a literal rock and a hard place. Hi, Wenham. Hi. Haven't. Oh, like, I hope you're doing okay. Hello. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. He was like from Uganda or something, Africa. Yes, that is where that is. But oh my God, sharks! Why? What's he doing out there? Why is he out there? Oh, okay. I'm glad you're doing fine. I'm glad you're doing fine. Yeah, like, man. Oh wait, you know what? I came across this one story. It was a really long time ago. I can't remember if it was the Greeks or the Romans, but there was this situation where these people, like 100 something people, were on a boat, on a like a raft together, right? And within 13 days they resorted to cannibalism. They were freaking out. There was some like power struggle, and they started fighting, and they started killing each other, and they started panicking because they were like, oh my gosh, we don't have enough food, and there's so many people here. So they decided to like kill a bunch of them. And basically they had like less than half of the survivors after the 13 days. And people say that, like it was probably some sort of mania as well, some sort of like, yeah, it was like just the whole panic. Because if they had no food, they probably would have lasted like another week before resorting to cannibalism. But they were just like, you know what? It's been like 2 hours. I haven't eaten a single thing. I'm gonna eat Jerry. Oh man, I don't know if I would ever resort to cannibalism if I know that it's cannibalism. Because like the thing with Hannibal Lecter was that he was feeding people unknowingly, right? He was like, "Hey, look, this is a steak that I made for you," and they're like, "Oh, what is it?" Pork. It's pork. Oh, hi, hi. Are we serving human again today? I like that you have to say again. It's just, it's just the way things are on my streams. We're always talking about cannibalism. But yeah, mainly for the most part, I wouldn't resort to cannibalism right away. I'd probably have some standards for myself. But if I was really desperate, I might eat a leg or two. Who knows if there was nothing else. But probably should forage a bit harder before you start eating people, Who got sucked into a oil pipe. They were trying to clean the Oh, that's bad. There was a plane crash in the mountains that ended up resorting to cannibalism to survive. Oh my god. I feel like too many situations end in cannibalism. Um I mean, if push comes to shove, I could eat the meat, but no organs, human organs. Yeah, I agree. That's again, this is what I said last time. I hate the fact that in Hannibal he was only eating the organs because I feel like that's the worst ones. Oh hi, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the gift. Um, yeah, only the finest meat. Yeah, only the meat of teen virgins who've never smoked or drank a single drop of alcohol. I'm resorting to drinking alcohol simply because I want to appear less appealing to cannibals. This was all part of the plan. The organs will get you sick. Yeah, I think so too. There was a situation in my country where somebody got tuberculosis because the lechon is basically just like, um it's just roasted pig on a spit, right? And the pig had tuberculosis on it, and then that person ended up getting tuberculosis. And I'm like, is that how tuberculosis spreads? I don't think that's how it works, but who knows? Because I don't know how like tuberculosis works on pigs. Maybe it manifested differently. I don't know. Maybe it spreads differently. The most prime booba and butt only for the discerning cannibal. I That was the very first cannibalism story that I heard about. This guy was so in love with this woman that he just ate her. And I was like, I mean, she's inside you now. You never know when cannibals are exactly. Would be awful because of bad diet, medications, alcohol. Yeah, no, that's why. So partake in recreational drugs, smoking, and alcohol in order to dissuade the cannibals from eating you. They'll just kill you, and then that's it. They probably won't eat you. I had no idea we could get TB from pigs. I don't know if that was true though. Like I don't know if that's how he got it. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it got spread because it was like a fucked up looking pig and I'm like, why'd you eat that, man? Why'd you eat that? um that's my issue about hunting, is that you don't know. I wouldn't know, like I'm sure someone who's more experienced with hunting and like butchering, they probably would know the difference, but like for me, if I was meant to go out in the woods and like hunt an animal and use it for meat, I couldn't tell you the difference between a diseased animal and something that's safe to eat. So I would just be like, oh look, this venison is it's looking a little weird, but it's like the only thing I could eat right now. So I'll probably die that way. Probably, yeah. Foraging will also get me because I won't know which plants are edible. I'll probably poison myself accidentally. Recreational cannibalism. I gotta drink harder to not be eaten. Yeah. Oh, I gotta say this, I guess. For legal reasons, I am not condoning alcoholism or drug use. This is merely for the memes. I feel like I have to say that just to avoid like legal trouble. I am not condoning it, but hypothetically, in an alternate universe, theoretically, I would be drinking and smoking just to keep the cannibals away. I think that's pretty. I think it's a pretty effective way to get the cannibals away, and yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna drink and smoke anyways, you might as well do it for a purpose. You might as well do it productively. Guess I gotta drink harder to not be. Yeah, cannibalism is a okay though. You know what I think is funny? At least from what I could tell, in the state of New York, there is no law against cannibalism. It's everything else that'll lead to cannibalism that's illegal. So murder, grave robbing, exhuming bodies, breaking into a morgue, I guess. So all this stuff, that's the stuff that's illegal. But if you were just eating human meat that you just happened to come across, it should be fine, I suppose. So in the state of New York, you are allowed to eat people as long as you're not the one who acquired the meat yourself. I feel like most things can be explained by for the memes that is true. Yeah. Did you know that pozole, Mexican dish, has its origins in cannibalism? Man, why does it all lead back to cannibalism? We only know things are edible. Or, yeah. Oh, maybe we could do that. We'll have like the little ones try out the food first. Okay. Wait. Okay. In regards to hierarchy, in regards to a hierarchy, if you were to if you were in a group of people of different ages, would you want to kill off the children first or kill off the elderly? I feel like I want mostly adults around because they're the ones that are actually useful and less annoying. The elderly would probably slow you down, but they probably have some knowledge as well. Maybe some old farmer has like foraging tips. Does anyone but even care what you say? Yeah, I know that's what I'm thinking too. Probably not. Like he probably doesn't even. I mean, it's just like a legal thing. So it's like who knows? But realistically, he doesn't mind. It's just part of the job. So yeah, I used to be made with human meat, and it used to be made with human meat until the Spanish told the Aztecs like you can't eat human meat and made it with pork instead. That's hilarious. I wouldn't. I mean, that could very well be like just a stereotype, and just like that's just like false information. But I also would not be surprised. They did a lot of human sacrifices. More annoying so that children are too loud. They would, yeah, the children are the ones that get you killed in the in a quiet place. They're the ones that get got. So realistically speaking, they're a liability. So I would eat the children. Mm, it's better for them. I mean, what child should grow up in the apocalypse? Unless you're raising like a preteen to help shoot things, then odds are they're probably like more of a hassle than anything. Not about to die because a child wants to cry. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They would get you found out so hard. Like A Quiet Place really just told me like, wow, children are kind of annoying. They have like urges, you know? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a thing too, Rilatar. You can always make more. No child should grow up in the apocalypse, so who cares if you kill them off? Just make more later, repopulate later. But for now, we need able-bodied adults who can handle food that isn't dino nuggies. Because children are so fucking annoying about that. They are the pickiest things I've ever seen. They never want their vegetables. I mean, even if you make yummy vegetables, they're just like, I want pizza and chicken nuggets. I'm like, you will eat this salad, young man. The meat is more tender. That is true. Human children would have better meat, I think. I don't know why Hannibal never tried killing like human children. He only killed like teenagers and like adults. And I'm like, I don't think they'd have very good meat. Have annoying kids in them. 2012 had annoying kids. Yeah, I think so too. Even oh my god, even Jurassic Park. I mentioned that earlier. Even Jurassic Park had annoying kids. We don't need the annoying kids in them. We don't need annoying kids in the apocalypse. We can get rid of the annoying kids. Children, even more so the spoiled ones, are just a liability. Pizza is a veg. Screw kids. Those dino nuggies are mine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. They don't need to be here. They can go get got somewhere. But yeah, it's like the human children will be nothing more than a liability, so they will be converted into mincemeat. um, Man, I talk about cannibalism a lot. Do I have urges? I always I always tell my younger sister like, because she has really tiny ears, and I'm always like, oh, you're like your ears look so small that I kind of want to smother them in barbecue sauce. They're just so cute and tiny and eatable. They need more food to grow. That is also a problem too. Like having to feed a child, especially like the picky young ones, man, because like they can't process a lot of things. Like they need their freaking like Flintstones gummies, Flintstones vitamins. So they're not really great to have when you're trying to survive on limited supplies. Yeah. Kids are real. Yeah. GPT and Naria Cannibal Story, let's go. I was actually gonna do like an ASMR video of that, like a parody video, but you could make the chat GPT thing, and then I could oh wait, no, we already saw the cannibal one, I think. Yeah, I think there was already a cannibal chat GPT entry. And then I could probably use that for material for like a future video, because I'll be making some like parody ASMR just for funsies, just for funsies. But yeah, um, yeah. So we've established that I would not survive the apocalypse. We'd established that we would be eating the children first. The elders can go next, but I don't know if I want to eat them. Maybe use them for fertilizer. I don't know. We've done this. Yes, yes, yep. We've already done cannibalism. um. Hmm. And yeah, for the most part, I would not survive, but neither will the children. So I think that's a win-win, because I think I'd be very pissed off if I was like, if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. um, yeah, under a cannibal ASMR for a few. You know what? I was gonna do that though, El Bandy. Like no joke. I was gonna do that type of ASMR. It was gonna be like me inviting you to dinner, and then like I'm slowly sounding more and more suspicious. You're just like, babe, what's that? What you got there? A steak knife, huh? Why are you coming closer to me? That'll be you, and not just the men, but the women, the children too. 2 months, then dying in a dumb way. I don't even think I would last a month, man. I'm too spoiled. I think I'm too sheltered and spoiled to last in those types of conditions. That's my issue. Um, Okay, okay. I'm probably gonna have to end soon because I do have to go. There's something important. But you trip and fall off a cliff. I would. I'll get isekai'd again. It'll be embarrassing because it's like at the very least, I want to die a different way. It's like, my theme song would be like dumb ways to die. Um, I'd probably like accidentally poison myself by eating food that's like way past expiration date because I don't seem to care. Imagine you look back. I don't want to go back to the Philippines. You can't make me. What was that? What was that? One meme. It was I don't know. Like I did many wrong things, or I did many bad things in my previous life. So God reincarnated me to be a Filipino. Or something. And I'm like, you know what, Sam, this was just a punishment for my many crimes. Sentence to the Philippines. I wouldn't want that for my enemies. I don't think I'd wish that on anybody. Uh, okay, but yeah, man, I was gonna do a stream later, but like after the meeting, but I have to. I got invited to go drinking, so I'm gonna use that as an opportunity to also buy some booze for tomorrow's stream. It's gonna be drinking, and you guys can drink with me. Let's just have a little party. Let's have a little get together. If you don't want to drink alcohol, that's perfectly fine. You could get some juice or like I don't know, soda, coffee. I don't know. I got strawberry sake. Nice, nice. Maybe I wasn't sure if I should get soju or if I should do wine. What do you guys think? I could buy either a bottle of wine or a couple bottles of soju and just see what happens. I've never I've never soju in wine. Is that good? Wait. Null, if you're still here, you're probably not. But like, cause he's a bartender, so I'm just like, is this allowed? Enjoy the night out. Thank you, thank you. Might be dangerous. Depends which ones you get. I've done soda and wine. Well, is that good? I mean, I tried like making my sangria with like white wine, but red wine that's like strawberry. I guess if I get like fruity soju, because like the soju that I have access to is like a very low percentage one. It's only like 15% or less. Like it was usually like 13.5% to 15%, so it's not that high. And the wine isn't that high either, so it's like I think I'll be good. I just have to make sure that it's not like disgusting, because that's the main thing. I also don't want to get alcohol poisoning, so I don't want to have like some sort of reaction. Sent to the hospital before from mixing drinks like that. Oof, oof. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming to my stream. This was fun. Turns out only a handful of us would last more than a week. So that is very unfortunate. But again, we are internet people. There's not too many of us that just casually do rock climbing or hunt things. So yeah, hope to see you guys on my next stream. But until then, take care. Bye. Bye bye.